Hello everyone, my name's Kane and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure. Last time, we, finally got to fight Kamina. You don't understand how satisfying that was. But he also still escaped, but we at least stopped the Moon Temple bell from ringing, so now we are on our way to get through the Stargazer's Tower. So far we fought 2 of the knights, and we're probably about to fight the 3rd one right about now. And, yeah. Let's get to it. Whoops. One last night before Arianhad.
I never expect you to make it this far. Honestly, how much does one have to muck about to lose to outs like you?
Last night.
I am the head knight of the Soul Ritter, Devoli the Swift. I congratulate you on getting past Ines and Inia. However, your triumphs end here. On my honor, this is as close as you will come to Lord Arianhad. Prepare yourselves and face me!
Alright then. She's sending it to the point, I'll give her that much.
Why are you looking at me like that? Sorry, we were trying to reconcile our conception of the Soul Ritter's head knight with reality.
No, I think it's adorable how into this whole shtick you are. And maybe quaint's a better word.
Adorable? What nonsense! How dare you ridicule me? Very well, mock as you please. I'll strike you down in return.
It's not as cute anymore. More Sleipnirs. Okay, it's not cute anymore.
Look at that. She's emanating sheer power. I am the Swift, she whose swordsmanship rivals even the Blade Lords. And now you will witness it firsthand!
Here she comes.
Don't hold back, everyone.
Devoli the Swift.
Yeah.
As always, probably want to start off by getting rid of those 2 Sleipnir units in the back. For now, though, let's start by also scoping you out. Devoli the Swift, head knight of the Arianhad Stall Ritter. Her master's teachings enable her to cleave anything in a flash. Give me... If I do this, this'll work. That'll work. That'll be perfect. Go! Actually, you know what? Go for this. I thought that would do way more damage. But it did get rid of those. You're kidding me. Oh my gosh, you really are just like the freaking Blade Lord. You do the same thing he does. Oh, forgot. Seriously? You really are just like him, aren't you? Fine! Right. Guiding Tower. Great snatch. Another Cyclone. More Death Storm. Guiding Tower again. Wait. I thought that was the fake. Whoops. I thought that was the fake that I killed, not the real thing. Imagine my confusion when the R1 just disappears. Whoops. Sorry. You were probably the easiest knight. I'm gonna be real with you. Sorry, Devoli.
Inconceivable. How might I face Lord Aryanhod after being handed such a humiliating defeat?
I honestly do not know.
Her speed is unbelievable. Even I can't move that fast.
Damn, that brave face ain't no pushover.
The victory is yours. It is with great shame and regret that I'll let you pass. Wait, the way all of you carry yourselves, could Steel Maiden actually be... The one who awaits you above is the strongest opponent you will ever face. The embodiment of knighthood itself. Whether you survive will depend on the resolve and determination you place in your armaments. You do well to remember that.
Ellie, do you know who they are?
What were you trying to ask her, Ellie?
Do you have some sort of idea as to who the Steel Maiden is?
It's fine. I realized halfway through that my theory was too implausible to be worth bringing up. Let's just put it out of our minds for now. It'll only make things more confusing.
Well, if you insist. Yeah, you probably know better than we would, mademoiselle. Either way, we've got a Steel Maiden to square up against.
Yes, she should be waiting for us at the belfry on the top. Let's climb the stairs once we've prepared.
Right. I was not expecting to win that fight that way I did. I didn't realize she didn't have that much HP left. Well, it works. I was just very confused when I know she was dead. Alright. Well, let's continue. Here we go.
Aryanhod.
There you are. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say some of the guide mentions. Let me actually double check if the guide actually says what I thought I saw. This is supposed to be the strongest boss in the game, is what this guide says.
I take this to mean you have tempered your resolve and determination. And as I bade you, Steel Maiden. One of the Angies of Ouroboros.
Campanelle told us that the Society's plan has shifted focus to the Empire. If that's the case, is there something you're still trying to accomplish here in Crossbell?
Not in particular, no. The Professor has his own agenda in observing the Septarian of Zero. However, whatever becomes of that is no longer relevant to our plans. What happens now is between the Croy family and yourselves. Why remain then? If your business here is done, the only polite thing to do would be to see yourself out. The answer is simple. The Divine Child, the Septarian of Zero herself, requested it of me.
What? What?
He asked you to. Very well. Accept. Grandmaster did ask that we cooperate with the will of the Divine Child as much as possible. Thank you. Please give my regards to your master.
Why would Kia do this?
That the Scarlet Ogre and the Divine Blade are combatants who transcend the limitations of humankind. Should you stay this course, there would be no outcome where you would emerge unscathed against them. She asked me to stop you from meeting such a fate. To shield you from harm. Kia.
So that's Kyo's side of it, huh? Well, too bad. Thank you, Steel Maiden. That was exactly what I needed to hear to cast aside whatever doubts I had left.
Very well. I told you the truth of the matter. How you respond is your own prerogative. Am I to understand that my words have only further spurred you into action?
That's right. We're going to force you to retreat, no matter what.
This challenge is simply one more barrier between us and our little girl.
I couldn't call myself a man if I ran away from this fight.
Man or not, I share the sentiment. Now you've done it. Crossbill's Sapius family is gunning for you, Steel Maiden. I can sympathize. Heartache is what's pushing me forward as well. As you wish.
Oh boy. The 7th Angies of Ouroboros.
I am the 7th Angies of Ouroboros, Aryanhod, the Steel Maiden. At the behest of the Divine Child of Zero, I will stand as yet another barrier in your path. Should you hope to surmount it, then take to your arms and fight.
Charge! The Steel Maiden. The 7th Anges of Ouroboros. It's in this weird dimension again as well. Alright, let's do this. Arianhad, the 7th Anges of Ouroboros, renders her foes powerless with her peerless spearmanship. Here we go! This is gonna be one hell of a fight, I can already tell. One that I don't honestly think I'm ready for, to be real with you, but we're gonna do it anyways, even if it means having to cheat. Oh boy. No stat downs are gonna help here. I should have done something to get some defensive. She doesn't take damage. How am I supposed to fight this fight? Is magic gonna be the main way I attack her? She seems mostly physical related, so I get the feeling I'm gonna need to rely on magic. Angelican Hammer. No weaknesses. Fortuna. Holy crap, cross! Ah, crap! Wow! No. No, that's not happening, madam. No. That is some bull. What do you mean I got one shot? Bro, what was that? We are gonna be here a while. Either we're gonna be here a while, or I'm gonna get insta-killed a bunch of times over. Until I eventually make her weak enough to die in one hit. Either option sounds equally as entertaining to me. Come on! I have one thing that you'll never have, Ariana, is the ability to cheat. You can't beat me. You have no hope of it. I'm not gonna intentionally lose, mind you, but anytime that I'm given the opportunity to lower the difficulty, I will take it. I'd be a fool not to at this point. Let's see if we can up some defense. Bro, we just started. Are you kidding me? Game? What is this? I want to know what the game expects you to do to repair, because God, this ain't it. How am I supposed to handle this? She's level 120 as well. I don't know how I'm supposed to genuinely fight her on her own terms. That sounds like a New Game Plus exclusive event to fight on her terms. Because I don't know how else I'm supposed to fight her. This is incredible. Ultimate Saber. How much you want to bet that would have been skilled? It doesn't do damage. Zodiac. Zodiac's gonna be my best bet for actually living this. And I don't even think that's gonna work. Thanks. Strum laser. I genuinely don't have a plan here. This feels like a joke fight with how I'm the joke. Help. I'm just gonna have to whittle her down as best I can. She's going to heal up like all of her HP in a second here, I think. Nope, I'm getting the heal. Okay, never mind, I'm dead. Alright, let's try again. 47,000 HP. Jesus. Maybe I would try and farm for more, like to get stronger and all that, but hey, actually, I'll just tell you the big reason. There's a hurricane coming up, and I'm trying my best to complete as much as I can before the hurricane comes. So, yes, this is being recorded before the hurricane hits where I am. Still. Don't ask. Or maybe do ask. I don't know. I don't care. You like limit testing? Because I think we're about to limit test this game to hell and back, figuring out how low can we go? How weak can we make Arian hard before she's actually defeatable for my current setup? Which is non-existent, is setup. Ow. I genuinely don't know how they expect you to fight this thing. Could you stop using the insta-kill move? I'm surprised I'm alive. It is a miracle that I'm alive, actually. Would you knock it off? Here, go. Spam the other things. What did she just do? Why did it zoom in on her? Why is my fear rising? I need all your health restored. She's going to insta-kill all of us in a second here. Angelic Hammer. Dance of the Moon. Oh, thank you. Bro. My suffering is eternal. I'm healing up fully, please. Help. The helmet comes off. What the? Huh? Uh-oh. Hi? Oh dear. Oh no. This feels bad. Oh, okay, I'm just supposed to lose. There's no way! What do you mean? No, there's no way you can win this. No, this is a joke. And I am the punchline. Help. Ow. Yeah, that's 36,000. What do you want from me? Game, what do you want? Jeez. It's not over yet. God damn it. We come all this way just to play like this.
Your lack of strength is undeniable. However, I commend you for having broken my helmet. I believe you are now ready to face the Ogre and Divine Blade.
Wait, what? You're leaving? What? Why? Are you not?
Does this mean you're withdrawing? You have proven that hope yet exists for you to cling to. As such, it would be fruitless for me to continue. It is regrettable that I cannot fulfill the Divine Child's request, but I expect she will be happy to accept this result.
Seriously? You have a gratitude, Steel Maiden. However, the Church is still unable to condone whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. You understand that, don't you?
Naturally, Sapphire Testament. Soon the upheaval in the Empire will settle, and the Phantasmal Blaze plan will reach its conclusion. Regardless of how amicably the state of affairs concludes, the time when the fate of all will be determined fast approaches.
Yeah, I suppose it does.
Before you go, may I ask you a question, Steel Maiden? Have you and my father ever crossed blades? Yes, about 10 years ago. I will never forget an adversary strong enough to reveal my face. Will you continue to aim for those heights? Or will you choose to walk a different path than he? That is a decision for you to make. With that, I bid you farewell. May you offer a worthy answer to fate's challenge. I will pray on your behalf from a distance.
Mysterious to the end, huh? Couldn't even muster up a scratch on her in the end, but... Man, she is one hell of a maiden. Worst part is she's just my type, and I didn't even make a pass. I'm gonna kick myself for the rest of my life over this.
So will I if you keep that up, Brandy. That aside, I'm impressed that we at least managed to break her helmet. It may not have been the decisive victory we wanted, but it's definitely a sign that we've grown stronger.
Yeah, good point. Something about hearing what Kia told her only made me feel more determined than ever, too.
I feel the exact same way.
You can say that again.
Our mission is not yet complete until I can put my arms around her and hug her again.
There they go. What'd I say? Crossbow, Sapia's family.
Yes, but I know exactly where they're coming from.
Now, if we stop this bell... Well, first things first, let's stop that bell. I hope you're all ready. This might just take down the barrier around Crossbell City. Yep, let's find out. Will this actually stop the bell? If so, then I get the feeling that's going to make all of our adversaries a lot more stressed out. It stopped. Now let's see if that's actually taken down the barrier. Oh! No other bell to resonate. Can't resonate with yourself, huh? There goes. All right. Crossbell's no longer got its own shield. We're good to go and go in. Just you wait, Ogre. Or Divine Blade. It's Dudley. I've just confirmed that the barrier has been deactivated. I'll try contacting the Macabre now. Oh, Dudley. Hey, Dieter. The barrier's vanished! Why do I even bother with those fools from the society? Now we'll have to dedicate the Ions to defending the city. Alert the security and defense, Bell, Sigmund, and the rest as well. Yes, Mr. President.
The blue wall went away.
There's nothing to worry about. No one's going to hurt you, Shizuku. You can rest easy. Well, she's right on that regard. I'm not here to hurt Shizuku. What the hell you think I am? The only thing I'm going to hurt is you, McLean.
I'm not worried about me. You're the one I'm worried about. Why are you doing it? If Mother could see you now, it would break her heart.
You're right. I can imagine the look on Saya's face. The lecture she'd be giving me right now. Shizuku. Your father has a favor he'd like to ask of you. Just hang in there, Kia. Not too long now. Hang in there.
They simply adore meddling with us, don't they? Belle, Ryder is looking for you. Shouldn't you go to him? Father can be a good boy and wait his turn. It'll be difficult to erect the barrier a second time without the resonance of the bells, correct? Yes, the way things are now. The ions can still function, but they've probably lost the ability to manipulate space. Lloyd and the others. They're coming. They've always been resilient, if nothing else. I suppose this gives us no other recourse but to proceed according to plan. His plan, that is. Everything is in your hands now, Kia. We will follow your lead. Will you abdicate your newfound role? Or will you make everyone's wishes come true? The time for you to decide draws nigh. I know. I knew from the beginning that there was no other way. For Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, Randy, and Shizuku. For the sake of all of Crossbell. I'll make everyone's dreams a reality.
Was that really the right thing to do? Just like that, the once impenetrable barrier surrounding Crossbill City disappeared. Lloyd contacted Cowley of Heiyu, as well as Muriel, the leader of the Resistance Force, to relay them the news. Additionally, Commander Bales gave her word that Bellegarde and Tangram units would remain neutral for as long as they were able. Then later, that evening, Father Kevin made a call to the bridge at the Merkaba. Yo, it's me again! So what you're saying is we can enter their airspace now without fear of getting shut down?
Yes, all the ions are focused on municipal defense at the moment. As long as we don't get any closer to Crossbill City, we should be in the clear.
Gotcha. Alright, thanks for catching me up on the situation. I'll be back tomorrow by dawn. You can sync up our schedules then.
It's a date. Make room for me, Kevin. Reese. Ellie, thank goodness you're okay. I'm glad to see the rest of the outcast is doing alright as well.
We're still in one piece. Oh boy, I was looking forward to meeting you again, Reese, but I kinda hoped it would be less of a work thing.
You'll be assisting us in the infiltration plan, is that correct? Yes, we'll be using the Merkaba Unit 5 to play decoy for the ions protecting the city. You'll be on your own in dealing with the defense force and Jaegers, however.
That's fine. You're doing plenty already. We are here for this.
Reese, Father Kevin, I don't know how we could ever repay this debt to you.
Shucks, if you want to thank us, you can pull off this operation without a hitch and make it out safe. We have a plan for giving you guys some extra backup tomorrow. Thing is, it's gonna be pretty rough for us to do more while handling those ions.
Understandably so.
Could you, like, call in Estelle and Joshua? I bet they can make toast of it. They've killed approximately, what, 3 gods now? Be careful yourselves. Don't do anything too reckless, got it? We'll try. Talk to you tomorrow morning, Wazzy.
I'll be waiting. Have a good evening.
You've quite a challenging day ahead of you.
That's putting it lightly. The President and his cronies still have way more fighting strength than we can muster. And that's not even counting for those ions. Those things are armed to the teeth. According to what the Meister told us, the White One should no longer be able to use its spatial annihilation abilities. Still, its basic functions are the same, aren't they? That in itself is more than formidable.
Yeah, but it's still nice to know that it can't just erase us from existence anymore. It would be safe to assume as much. We have the Merkaba Unit 9, we'll have to keep a watchful eye out for it.
Whatever the case, I expect the battles on the city perimeters will be evenly matched. The key to tipping the scales toward this operation's success is going to be the rest of us on the infiltration team.
I'm well aware. First goal is to make it inside city limits and rendezvous with the Chief, Dudley, and the others. You think they're holding up alright? Really got caught when you tried to make contact earlier.
Somebody's probably cutting their comms off like force from the mainframe. My guess is that they're jamming specific Enigma units based on their serial numbers. Are you saying that President's forces can transmit within the city, but we can't? So it seems. We'll need to gain control of the city's communications terminal to do anything about it. But that will be easier said than done, seeing as it is situated within Orca's tower. That's just one more thing to take care of starting tomorrow. Yes, this is it, everyone. Liberation of Crossville City. We have to succeed if we're going to stand a chance of getting Kia back.
Exactly. Which is why we need to rest as much as we can tonight. If any of you are tired, I want you to get some sleep in the nap room. Come tomorrow, we're going to have to be ready to face anything. Right.
The rest of the day. The day we liberate Crossville City. I finally get a chance to speak to Belle and Uncle Dieter. Ask why they did this, or maybe even talk them out of it. Then again, if they still refuse.
We'll have no choice but to fight them.
I know. And I'm already prepared to do so, if push comes to shove. We have a debt to repay to everyone who has helped us despite the risks. Above all, this is a fight we can't afford to lose if we're going to take back Kia.
Hey, Ellie. Don't forget, you're not fine alone. We all trusted Dieter and Maribel, especially after all they've done for us. The weight of facing them isn't just on your shoulders. It's on every one of ours.
Lloyd.
We're all in this together, Ellie. Tomorrow will be our day to seize.
You're absolutely right. Thank you, Lloyd. That makes me feel a lot better.
Oh yeah? Glad to hear it.
One more thing, Lloyd. When you're finished preparing for tomorrow, would you mind meeting me on the deck? I'd like the chance to speak with you alone, if that's alright.
So I think this is related to the max affinity thing. And I guess it's only one person per playthrough, so aka me getting every single character is trying to up everyone's affinity at this once. I don't think it's gonna matter in the end, but I want to do Ellie's from the very beginning. I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah, sure. If I have time, I have time if you do.
Thanks. I'll see you later then.
At the deck once I'm done making my final preparations in the nap room.
An arduous day lies ahead of you, Lloyd. That you and your young friends should be made to bear the burden of Crossville's future. Well, there's simply no excusing it. As one of our state's two highest-ranking representatives, I can only hang my head in shame.
You have nothing to be sorry for, Speaker McDowell. If it weren't for your willingness to make that declaration of invalidity, we wouldn't ever have gotten this far. You played your part admirably, but from here on, this is our fight. This is something we have to do.
Thank you. Now, I hope you can at least accept my apology. Still, if that is how you feel, then I have faith that you will succeed in liberating the city. In the meantime, I must plan for what comes after. It is my hope that the harried citizens of Crossbow will be able to return to their peaceful lives as soon as possible.
We hope so too.
So, you guys are really gonna try to liberate Crossville City. You're putting your lives on the line to fight the new regime. If this fails, the narrative is going to be that the president was right all along. I hope you realize that. History is written by the victors, remember? Looking back, we're told the ends justify the means, just like in Calvard's bloody revolution.
I know. Everything comes down to tomorrow. We know that better than anyone.
My bad. I'm not trying to put even more pressure on you. It's just, as a journalist, I have a responsibility to see how Crossville's fate plays out and relate to the people. Beyond that, I'm still my own person, and I'm rooting for you from the bottom of my heart. The SSS is Guy's legacy, after all. You're the living embodiment of everything he ever fought for.
Grace, I don't know what to say.
You can promise to give it your all you've got tomorrow, for a start. Do it for Kia's sake, too.
Right, we will. Wazzy, Abbas, are the two of you drinking?
Why not? We've both finished with the little prep we had to do.
You had to join us. Honestly, are you going to be alright? The operation is tomorrow, you know. I can't help but notice several empty glasses you've already racked up.
You need not worry. These are Ventos, special virgin cocktails made to order. Rest assured they will not interfere with our faculties come tomorrow's operation.
If you say so. I can at least take your word for it, Abbas.
Would it kill you to have a little faith in me when I drink on my own too?
On a more serious note, there's something I should have told you all earlier. We've been given approval by His Holiness the Pope to participate in tomorrow's mission.
Wow, straight from the top, huh?
Generally, the macabre is a church secret. Our policy is to avoid using it during large-scale operations. However, given the state of chaos across the continent, some exposure is no longer avoidable.
Makes sense. By the way, I'm grateful for the church's verdict. Tomorrow's the big day, Wazzy. I hope you're just as ready as the rest of us.
Oh, I am, my good leader. Believe me.
You have the full support of the Mercaba's crew as well, Plannings.
Right, there's one more thing I should probably tell you about.
Ozzy, you know, I remind you that matter is still supposed to be classified at this point.
Oh, is it now? Then I guess I'll just have to make sure it stays between us, won't I?
Very well, then. The choice of whether or not to apprise him ultimately lies with you.
I'm not sure I follow. Oh, but you'll want to. It has as much to do with you, after all. All of you, in fact. Piqued your interest yet? If so, I can meet you on the deck later and lay a few things at bare.
So what happens if I accept a second?
I know, Abbas.
Wait. Okay, so, okay. I'm gonna still do LAs. Hey!
Good evening, Lloyd. Hey, come join us.
Hey, Noel. Friend. You two seem surprisingly calm considering tomorrow's agenda.
How do we? Actually, I was in the middle of triple checking my weapons until Fran came in. Don't sound so annoyed, Noe. I came down here to give you some emotional support. Besides, I'm already done with all my preparations for tonight.
Dependable as always. But operational support is what we're gonna need more than ever tomorrow, so make sure you get your rest tonight, okay, Fran?
Don't worry, I will. In fact, that's the real reason I came down here. Nothing recharges my batteries like spending some quality time with Noe.
I'd say you're exaggerating, but knowing you, you're definitely not.
You can stay, but at least let me get some work done, Fran. That reminds me, Lloyd, I think I'll try to get in contact with the commander again tonight. We should reconfirm our strategy with her one last time ahead of tomorrow's operation.
Sounds good to me. Just don't forget, you're going to be infiltrating the city with us, Noel. You should get a good night's sleep once you're done preparing too.
Yes, sir. Hey, Noe, you're not gonna let the conversation end like that, are you? This is your big chance. Don't let him get away now. A chance for what? Knock it off, Fran.
Is everything okay there, Noel? Your face is starting to turn as red as your hair.
No, it's just... Go for it, Noe. Would you be free to meet me up on the deck? I can wait until later if you want. It's not a big deal or anything, but there's something I really want to ask of you, Lloyd, in private.
Sorry.
Alright, no need to feel bad about it, though. Really, it's no big deal if you're too busy. So much for that. Lloyd, if you change your mind, come back and let Noe know, okay?
Sure, I'll think about it. Randy!
What's up, Lloyd?
Hey, Randy. You guys doing some maintenance on your weapons?
Yep, tomorrow's operation's gonna be the turn point in all this, you know? And once the moment arrives, it'll be Berserker's time to shine. I gotta make sure he's ready for it.
Come to think of it, we've been so busy lately that I haven't done any tuning up myself. Maybe I should work on my Tonfas tonight while I have the chance.
See? Now you're thinking. Luckily your Tonfas don't have small bits that need tweaking, the way a rifle does. You'd probably be good just throwing on some polish and give him a good rub down.
I guess, yeah. I have to say though, you're being a lot more thorough with this than I would have expected. From the looks of it, you haven't missed a single day of upkeep on your rifle or your stun halberd.
Of course, man. Weapon maintenance is combat 101. Taking care of a rifle's like taking care of a lady. You gotta be gentle and focus on the right parts. If you don't, you'll find yourself in a world of hurt, no matter what kind of battlefield you're...
Sorry. I hope I didn't accidentally drag up any unpleasant memories.
What do you have to apologize for? But you're not wrong. It's finally time I told you.
Huh?
Hey, you've got some time later. Might meet me up on the deck? It won't take long. Just want to tell you a little story.
Well, now this just hurts having to decline everybody's thing.
Won't kill the buzz by listening to my bummer of a backstory. So if you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Will do. This just hurts having to deny everybody because I want to do L's. Like, gosh dang it. Is it so wrong? Zeit!
Tomorrow we carry out our operation upon disembarking. I intend to enter the city as a reconnaissance unit. Though my point of landing will differ from yours, know that I will hasten to your side should you require it.
Thanks, Zeit. We appreciate the backup. That reminds me, the wolves in the mountains will be helping out too, right?
Yes, I instruct them to lend their aid to the resistance force from the CGF. They should prove a worthy opposition for the Red Constellation, provided they use the terrain to their advantage.
I think Second Lieutenant Muriel and Yars will be more than happy to have the support.
Yes, however, that is as much assistance as I can provide. The task of rescuing Kia ultimately rests on your shoulders. As I'm sure you know, there are still many trials and tribulations standing between you and her. I know. But it doesn't matter. Nothing's gonna stop me from reaching Kia, no matter what. Just you wait and see, Zai. So I shall. Show me what you are capable of.
What are you doing out here, Rixia?
Oh, Lloyd. I just finished preparing for tomorrow, so I came out here to clear my mind a little. Tomorrow's the day. We'll finally be infiltrating our way back into Crossville City. It was only a short while ago that I left, and yet somehow it feels like as if I've been missing it for ages.
I know what you mean. The Islands have refocused their attention on defending the city now that the barrier's down. But even so, it's hard not to wonder how everybody at Arkansas is holding up.
I imagine they're still practicing, even now. The show must go on, after all. No matter the circumstances, the troop is always perfecting its craft and looking forward, not behind. That's the way Ilya always did things. The spirit of Arkansas itself.
I guess I can't argue with that. If you don't mind me asking, what comes next for you after we liberate Crossville City?
I intend to see Ilya again and continue my time on the stage dancing with Arkansas. Although that desire does burn within me, I have no idea how to carry it out. I don't even know what I'm going to say to Ilya and Sully the next time I see them. The words escape me.
I get where you're coming from. For what's worth, I have no doubt that Ilya and everyone at Arkansas will always accept you. My advice would be to not think too hard about it. Be yourself, Rixia, and I'm sure everything will turn out alright.
Be myself. Lloyd, if it's not too much trouble, can I ask you to make some time for me later?
Huh?
I've been a little on edge lately, so I appreciate the opportunity to chat a little more before tomorrow's operation, just for a short while. Can I ask you to come back here and keep me company again when you're done making preparations?
Sorry, but...
If you happen to change your mind, feel free to speak.
Bro, how is it that everybody... Bro, they allow you to max out everybody's thing. Apparently, what I should do, apparently what the guide's telling me to do is make sure to keep a save file. In fact, what we'll do is we'll not only make a save file there, but we're going to make one all the way back here. And then make another one right here. And then one right here. Because it apparently saves it in the recording section. Like, the records apparently save separate from the save file, so I don't know. Theo!
There, preparations are nearly complete.
What are you up to, Tio? Artwork?
Yes, I was performing a final system check on the Merkaba before tomorrow's operation. I won't have any time to do it since I'll be disembarking with you. Once we gain access to the communication mainframe, I'll leave the rest of the hacking to Jonah and Fran.
I see. Sounds like a lot of extra work. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, that's okay. This is my area of expertise. Whatever aid I need can be addressed by Jonah. As our leader, you should be saving your energy instead of fretting over the minutia.
Hardly. It's still my responsibility to make sure we're fully prepared for tomorrow. Still, I get what you're trying to say. I'll leave you to it.
Actually, Lloyd, there is one thing you could do. I have a topic of discussion I wish to consult you about.
Consult? Is there something weighing on your mind?
Yes, but I'd rather not have this talk here. Could I ask you to go to the deck of the Merkaba when you're done preparing?
Bro, you're getting in line for about the 10 other people, I'm sorry. So that actually leads me to ask, what did my final Oh, I just maxed out everybody. That's what it was. Okay. Got it. That adds up.
Jonah! Once you enter city, that'll be my cue to start hacking from the Merkaba. Do me a favor while you're in there and cause as much chaos as you can, okay? Stirring up some confusion IRL will make it a whole lot easier to find an opening on the net.
We'll help our end of the bargain if you do. But just so we're clear, Jonah, I hope you aren't planning on pulling another all-nighter today.
So what if I am? I mean, sure, I don't have much work left, but come on, I'm a night owl. Besides, staying up till dawn gives me way more adrenaline than 8 hours of crappy sleep.
Listen, Jonah, tomorrow's gonna be a long day. There's no way you'll last if you're awake all night. As far as I can tell, you're almost done here, so march your hacker butt to bed and get to sleep ASAP if you know what's good for you.
Alright, I get it. I'll find a good place to stop and wrap things up, okay? Just cool with the cop routine already.
So we actually did end up maxing out everybody's affinity stuff. That's nice to know. But we're doing Ellie. Promise to speak with Ellie. Should I keep preparing for tomorrow? Beware that speaking to the person you promised to meet will bring an end to your free time and advance the story. And free time. Lloyd made his final preparations for the coming day and went outside the deck. Elle. Elle. You alright? Ellie? I hope I didn't keep you waiting.
Not at all. Thank you for coming, Lloyd. You finished preparing for tomorrow already?
Yep, as much as I can. Yeah, for the most part. And actually putting things into action is going to be another question entirely, though.
It's strange, isn't it? Everything seems like it's falling apart, yet here we are. I can't tell you why, but my mind is actually at ease. Belle, Uncle Dieter, and Kia. So many things still have to be settled, but I feel like we can push through this.
Yeah. I feel the same. And it's because I've come to terms with it, or because I finally steeled myself for what I have to do. And that's thanks to everyone here, including you, Ellie. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
If anyone should be expressing their gratitude right now, it should be me. Normally I would be beside myself with worry. But having you beside me at this very moment, I know I can stand tall with my head held high. So, thank you, Lloyd. For always being there for me.
Oh. Well, I'm glad to be able to help you. Honored even. Because it just goes to show that I've become more of a leader you guys can lean on. If only just a little.
Don't be silly. You've been the one pulling us together since the very first day. I doubt any of us would have made it this far without you. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you about.
Huh?
This crisis. No matter how it ends, difficult times lie ahead for Crossbell. It pains me to say this, but I have little faith the SSS will continue to exist the way it does now. Each of us will need to find our place in the world where we can best use the skills we foster to do what has to be done. And that's going to be picking up the pieces to rebuild Crossbell.
I know. I plan to stay with the police if possible. The chances are the CGF is going to ask for Randy's help after they revert back from being the defense force. And Tio will probably want to return to the Epstein Foundation and continue working with the OrbitalNet. As for you, Ellie...
My future lies in crisis management, whether in the administrative or diplomatic sphere. I have a feeling that my expertise in the matter is going to be in high demand. This is precisely what all my years of studying abroad have been up for, so that I could learn the skills I need to help navigate Crossbell through crisis like this.
I understand.
Thank goodness.
Huh?
That look that flashed across your face just now. It told me that you'd miss me if I was gone. Had you given me nothing more than your support and a pat on the shoulder, I'm not sure how I would have reacted.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you got me. I probably should have tried to have your back about it. But I don't know if I can bring myself to let go so easily.
Can I ask you to elaborate? The idea of me leaving upsets you. You feel the same way about Randy and Tio?
Not exactly.
Be honest with me, Lloyd. If there's anything I'm worried about right now, it's what you say in the next few seconds. You already know, don't you? The reason I asked you to meet me out here?
Ellie? First, it was only a simple crush. I saw a girl who was graceful yet assertive, always willing to treat others with an open mind. The moment I met her, I thought she was beautiful in more ways than one. It's funny to look back on. Always pretend to be cool around her, but try not to say anything stupid. But to be honest, I couldn't keep my heart from raising with every word she spoke.
Lloyd.
Of course, that was before I really got to know her. Within a month, I learned not to be her admirer, but her friend. I may have stopped putting her on a pedestal, but deep down I was prouder than anyone to call her my teammate. At times she'd come to me for advice, and I'd be overjoyed at the prospect of helping her tackle her problems in what little ways I could. We've been by each other's sides for an entire year, and through times both happy and sad, we made it together. Even after we had to part for a short while, life brought us back into each other's lives. Right now, my heart still feels like it did back then when we first met. Or no, it's racing faster than it ever has.
Lloyd.
I love you, Ellie. Just as a teammate or a member of the SSS family, the person you are, Only one for me. Aw.
I feel the same.
Aw. We finally able to finish what we started way back at the IBC.
Yes. Finally. You kept me waiting long enough, but...
Sorry about that. Our life's work has been to take us in different directions in the days to come. But even so, I promise to be there to support you. Not only when you need it most, but always and forever. Can you be there for that person for me too?
Of course.
No. Star Blast 3. Finally together. Thank you, game, for the achievement. The next day, 9 a.m. All right. Hey, Kevin! It's Merkaba Unit 5! Kevin! Reese! Blink, blink. Whee! Here they go. Defense Force! Resistance! Wolves! They're the Jaegers.
Operation commencing. Crossbow Guardian Force Resistance Unit, Mains Unit, Wolf Unit. Mains Mountain Wolf Unit. Initiate combat!
Yes, Mom! Here we go! Charge! Here they come. Oh boy. Oh. All units prepare to intercept. Remember, men, these are masters of close quarters combat. Have your cougars engage them. Keep your distance. Yeah.
Hang in there, Cal. I do enjoy that tingling feeling you get before fights. Shall we begin?
As you wish. Maintain pressure on the Jaegers as you exterminate their beasts. Keep an eye on that sniper and tear them to shreds. Sir! Get him! Destroy! Get him!
There's the white ion. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, look up here. Totally the real thing to attack, right? Yeah, come here and attack number 5. Look! Look at number 5!
Just be careful, Kevin. Oh dear!
All right. West Crossbell Highway is blocked off.
Looks like skirmishes have broken out the north and east entrances. Isn't that bad? What will we do if Khmer Bale's unit comes and mounts an attack? We'll be fine. They're going to stand down until the political side things are resolved. Anyway, until it's all said and done, all we have to do is sit on our hands and wait.
Really now, how's
How's the view look from the fence you're straddling?
Don't tell me, is that can't be.
Wait, what? Where's the sound coming from? Is that
Ren?
Potter Modern?
Oh my, Ren!
What the?
Red Ion! Ren!
Good day to you. With that out of the way, I'll have to ask you to refrain from loving my dear Pottermire with us 2-bit imitations. After all, they aren't nearly as kind, or smart, or capable.
Does that mean Estelle and Joshua?
Are they with us? Or against us?
Out of the way, silly soldiers. I didn't come here to play with you. If you don't want to get trampled, you should step aside. See? It's coming.
Huh? What the? A blue? Blue ion!
Ah, there you are.
Estelle!
Hey, you, get back.
You're in the way. You're way over your head. This is a fight you can win. Retreat railway bridge! Yes!
Ren, don't do anything too crazy, alright? Remember, we got your back.
Paramar may have been upgraded, but don't forget the ions still have the edge. The only way we can win is by working together.
Yes, I know. I won't let them defile this land any longer. It's their home after all. Let's go, Cell, Joshua. You too, Potter Motter.
Oh yeah. We're getting all the help we need. Go, Potter Motter! Kill! Yes! And seeing Estelle and Joshua again is nice. Whoa! Go! Kill it! Oh! Having difficulties, Blue? Heck yeah!
Incredible!
So the backup Spiky Onion Priest was talking about was the Bright Gang.
Yep, apparently they asked him to drop by Libra and pick them up. They asked him to drop by Libra.
Thank you, Kevin.
More importantly, now's our chance.
Right, I will deactivate the obstacle camouflage and bring us down by the city's south exit. Disembark from the ship's hatch. Got it.
We wish you the best of luck.
May Adios protect you all.
Please be careful, guys. I'll make sure to cover your heroics from above. I'll do what I can to back you up from the net.
Thanks, guys. Alright. Let's get in there.
It already looked like something else was happening with Crossbow, though. What was that other blue wall there? Howdy! What's up? So, which of you wants to die first? Nice bullets. Too bad they don't work against this.
Go, go, go!
What is happening in here? What is this? We're here. Ideally, we should start by finding a way to get in contact with the chief. Wait, what's with this blue mist?
It's just like what we saw at the Moon Temple and Stargazer's Tower. There's no pedestrians around here either.
They may be taking refuge from the fighting happening just outside the city. Tio.
Tio,
Something wrong.
I can hear something reverberating from Central Square. It must be the bell.
What?
Let's go see for ourselves.
Why is the bell reverberating? I thought it... whatever. Something's real wrong with that bell, though. Why is it being shielded the way it is? It's not able to make the shield around the city now, but it's doing something different now. What is this? What the...
Similar to the barrier that was enveloping Crossville City. Assumingly, they are of similar nature on a fundamental level, which means that the bell's resonance is also the source of the mist.
Why would it be?
What's the sound?
What's going on? Careful, they're coming from all sides.
Could it be?
Demons.
Magic golems! Yes, they resemble the ones from Stargazer's Tower, but significantly more dangerous.
We gotta bust these things up. Yeah, let's take them out. Let's do it. Come on.
I think I need to immediately start off by trying something. Star Blast 3.
Let's see it. Maxed out Star Blast! Go!
6,000 base damage. I like it.
Let's go. Frag troopers. Ooh! You missed.
Not getting away with it. Out of the way.
Damn, what are these things doing inside the city?
I don't want to believe it, but Uncle Dieter and the others might have released him. No way. That'd be utterly despicable.
Maybe so, but it does seem like the most plausible answer. Not to say the spell doesn't have anything to do with it, too.
More incoming.
What do you mean? Again? That's a lot more this time. Damn it.
This ain't looking too hot.
We need to find a way to break through.
What the? Huh? Yes! Sergei Dudley!
Chief! Detective Dudley!
You finally made it. We'll talk later. Fall back to East Street.
Right.
Roger Wilco.
Go, go, go! Move, move, move! Now you two fall back! Go. Lloyd and the others proceeded to follow a convoluted route through a misty city. Eventually, they entered the D sector of the Geofriend in the downtown district. The same day, 9:30 a.m. Heck yeah! Met up with everyone once more.
Oh, Tio, you're okay? You're really okay? And John's safe too, yes? You managed to free him? Thank goodness, now I can finally sleep again.
Settle down, Chief. Though I am glad to see things are alright with you as well.
To think Tio was worried about little old me. Those hundreds and hundreds of prayers I offered to Ios were all worth it.
I will send you straight to her if this keeps up.
Damn. Well, it's good to see so many familiar faces again, at least. Sergey!
So, is everyone else finally getting tired of putting up with the presents, bull? That's putting it lightly. He declared martial law and issued a lockdown on the city yesterday. It wasn't long after that the blue mist enveloped the whole place. Things have gone far enough. We need to put a stop to this.
Yes, but there's zero chance of us getting an arrest warrant for him. Our only hope is arresting the president and his supporters in the end. You're right.
Yeah, there's no other choice.
What about the citizens? We still have their safety to consider. Thankfully, the public is abiding by the curfew set under martial law. It's obvious enough that staying indoors is a safer bet, but with all the fighting going on outside the city...
That said, the announcement was on such short notice, a lot of people couldn't gather enough supplies to make it home in time. Heard some are taking shelter in hotels or at the Civic Center, but they can't stay there forever. Yeah, sure what.
The sooner we resolve this, the better.
Arresting the president and his little faction is still easier said than done. Wouldn't that call for us seizing Orchestra away from them?
Way out of you. We've already started working out the details. We even have the cooperation of the bracers in the city, too. All we need was for you kids to finally show up.
Chief, we appreciate your patience. If I may ask, what exactly is their strategy?
There's a large group of those magical constructs guarding the front of the tower. Going to combine all of our manpower here with the bracers and assault their forces directly.
Then, while we create an opening, a second team will drive through the entrance of the building by car. From there, they will rush toward the tower and take control. That's the plan, anyway. That sounds a little... what's the word I'm looking for?
Honestly, for one, do you really think it'll work? Most of the defense force that was here got relocated outside the city. Chances are they'll have only left Arias behind with the skeleton crew to defend the tower. And if you were thinking of sneaking from the Geofront, forget it. That route is as sealed as ever. With no glaring holes in the defenses, the only choice we have left is to make one for ourselves.
That does check out.
In that case...
You take it you haven't finalized the team that'll be storming the tower yet, right?
Right, we were just in the process of...
Wait, you're not suggesting what I think you are. I am. The SSS would like to assume the duty of infiltrating Orcus Tower. Please, Kia's in there. And if anyone is going to bring her back, it should be us.
Damn straight. No how we're leaving that up to anyone else.
The operation will also require someone who can navigate the tower's security systems like myself. On my part, I can't pass the opportunity to confront Bell and Uncle Dieter directly. As a member of the Defense Force, I helped bring this current predicament into motion, which means I have a duty to right the wrong and put an end to this.
Our little ragtag group has been through its fair share of hardships, and we've always come out on top. If teamwork is going to be critical to the mission, I can't think of anyone more qualified than the SSS.
I'll do my part to contribute as well.
You're serious about this? Should have seen this coming. Hard to believe you're the same rookies I had fumbling throughout town less than a year ago.
Chief.
You want it? You got it. The SSS is responsible for storming the tower. Even with that said, the plan isn't exactly ready to go. So sit tight, because we got work to do.
You do?
We're in the process of hacking into Orcus Tower as we speak. It should only take an hour at most before we have access.
Really?
Yeah, if we hack in, it'll be easier to provide support to the infiltration team. We should also be able to stop them from jamming our comms. Exactly. Not to mention we'll need an avenue through which we can contact the guild and our other allies again. In any case, now that we know who our strike force is, we should take this time to tailor the plan accordingly.
Afterward, Loy and the others worked with Chief Sergei put the final touches on the plan to infiltrate Orcus Tower. They then decided to return to the SSS building to retrieve their orbital car for the operation. Really, Dudley? You want to be on the infiltration team?
Yes, I'm familiar with the building's layout and have worked security for the trade conference. I can even accompany you into the city if you would like. More importantly, under no circumstance will I leave the arrest of the President in the hands of the SSS. Come on, what happened to trust in us?
I already expected this. Don't mind them. We appreciate the help. Right, but about the car we're going to use for the plan, does it have to be the special support sections?
There's no other way. It's the only model we have right now with the durability and horsepower to bust down the door. It'll also help us waste no time going through the city.
I guess so.
Right now, it's just collecting dust at the SSS building. It'd be a waste not to put to good use.
Our only problem now is that the team's too large to easily maneuver about the city.
I agree. We should decide which members will head into the city to retrieve the car. The others will remain here on standby.
Got it. Loy and Dudley learned Hearts of Iron, co-op clobbering. Yeah. You know what? No. I'm sorry. But we're at the finale. I can't think of it. This is the... I don't know. Although... I feel so bad for Noelle. I don't know. Swap you. No. Dang it, I really don't know, actually. It feels more fitting to have Wazzy and Noelle, but at the same time, I'm a sucker for having things as they should be. Sorry. Oh, who am I kidding? No, hang on. Where'd the other two go? Where are the other two? Did I just permanently choose the party? I might have, actually, at this rate. Wait, organized party, there we go. Fine. What do you have, though? You have a Keeper, raises defense and ADF, automatically recover from KO. That sounds handy. Got all that. What are your moves? Justice Hammer 2. Resounding Orders, Strength and Speed, Defense minus 25, Hearts of Iron. Fractures to Earth when Assault fueled by 2 Iron Wills. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with this team for now. So, first off, there's actually some things we can do in the city, surprisingly. However, with a catch. We can do stuff in the city at the risk of the fact that we have to deal with monsters. So, gonna have to keep an eye out. But Gyami, we can actually customize. Let's see. Phantom dress. Oh, we have like Okay, hang on. Nope. Seventh Nova. Bloody Lucian. Star Pulsar. Destroyer 2. Paradigm. What? I don't have White Falcon. Do I have it equipped? Oh, I don't even have you in the party. That's probably why. Hyperion. Oh, gosh dang it. I'm sorry, but the way that the game has it set up, where the upgraded weapons are of the people, I have to have them in the party. Gosh dang it. Get in here. Ugh. Noel, do you have... Yes, you do. Okay. Take that off. You also need an accessory in case something happens, so you will take the emergency puppet and the machete strap, sure. I can't not bring them, damn it. They're the ones that stick with us for most of the story. It's hard to not do it. Hi, Gyami. Upgrade my guns, please. Alright. I'm a sucker for having things as they, like, seem to be in the story, okay? I need divine cloth. I can make these, though. Ow, ow, ow. Sorry, ear. Ow, burns for some reason. Dang it. Actually, I know exactly why it's burning, because it's been squished by my headphones. Ugh. Anyways, what was I doing? I guess I'll make one of each. Never mind, I don't have rigid gears. What did I just make? I've already forgotten, to be real with you. I probably made these. I also have Kaleido boots that I never equipped. Yo, the exchange shop. There's divine cloth, gotcha. And I can't get a single bit of it. Nothing here.
There's an SSS. It's been a hot minute. Surprised you're all still in one piece.
You look like you're doing well, Ashley. Or rather, you don't seem the least bit fazed by what's happening outside.
I had my suspicions that something like this might happen. For the record, I've been giving Dudley and the others a hand with that little underground resistance club. That's certainly news to us. We were aware that there was civilian cooperation involved.
I think you're any stranger working with underground organizations, are you, Ashley?
You can say that again. As long as I'm turning a profit, I'm not complaining. We're actually in the middle of some emergency prep in case it really hits the fan soon. We'll put some real top-shelf stuff out of the warehouse for this. If you need anything, just ask Jingo.
Oh, dangerous child. I guess take the bottle. This. If I can make upgrade accessories, then I might as well make them. Okay, so first off, the thing the guide here says to do under any circumstance, under all circumstances, is to go to the SSS building, hello monsters, and go to Kia's room. Ah, the SSS building.
We're home. Finally. You're back. Welcome home, everyone.
No, let's go. Okay, let's start digging into these hot pots. Kia went out of her way to prepare all this. There's plenty of meat, fish, and vegetables to go around.
たっぷりある。たくさん食べて早めに休んで明日に備えよう。
So eat your fill, everyone. After that, it's early to bed, early to rise.
いただきます。
Really brings back memories.
It does. Hasn't even been a month yet, and yet.
Gets you right in the house, doesn't it?
Honestly, I'm surprised the building hasn't been completely ransacked. I thought the defense force might have searched it head to toe.
ひょっとして
Maybe it was because they were being considerate toward Kia.
大統領
I can see the president wanted to stay on her good side.
大切に
I
して
doubt
い
they'd
た
want to
こと
offend her
は
by destroying a place she loves so
機嫌を
dearly.
損ね
That's some slick thinking.
A very unsentimental motive on their part, but I'm happy it stayed the same either way.
Cop! Cop! You're okay! Cop!
It's good to see you're safe.
Cop!
Yes, I see. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we just have to step away for a little while. We will come back as soon as we can, I promise.
What'd he say?
He has been waiting for us all this time. He also expressed how relieved he is to discover his roommates are okay.
Is that so?
How oddly faithful for a cat. Why don't we put some food out for him while we're here?
Yes! Cop!
Cop's really scarfing it down. It would seem he missed the taste of cat food. He supposedly hunted his own prey while we were away.
Damn, really? What a badass.
I'm not surprised. Cop took care of himself long before he moved in. No, Cop! Apparently, we need to go into Kia's room. What's this? Wait, look at this.
What, the overgrown cue ball? Never seen a rock so shiny and white before.
If memory serves, you gave this to Kia as a present at Michelin, correct?
Oh yeah, we got her a giant, like, orb thing. Yeah, we had a little competition for finding white stones. I found this big lug and gave it to Kia as a keepsake.
Do you suppose she simply forgot here?
Lloyd picked up the white stone.
Lloyd. Everyone.
What the?
I was happy being with you. But... still... even so...
Kia.
this is goodbye. Could that have been... Kia?
No doubt. But how?
My senses tell me that the stone was imbued with some of Kia's residual emotions, as if her hesitations and sorrows were packed into it by force. Kia...
The things people are willing to put an innocent child up to. We can't hesitate. This stone is just another reminder of that fact. Kia's been suppressing these feelings since the day we lost her. What they're putting her through can't go on. Not for another second.
That's right. Nothing could justify the burden they've placed on her.
We're finding a way to put Aikido and send this right. If they won't stop us, let them try.
We won't rest until we bring her back, smiling face and all.
It's time to roll out, everyone. Wait for us, Kia. We're coming. The Divine Zero Orb? What's this? Divine Zero, Strength, Defense, ATF, What is this? Strength, Defense, ATS, ADF, all plus 50, plus prevents ailments. What do you mean? What do you mean? This is just the best item in the game. Like the best accessory, surely. Alright, Lloyd, take this and become immortal. Meaning we have another open slot for the Medal of Order. Or, sorry, no, the Grail Locket. I guess I'll give it to you, to Tio. Bruh. You can have more defense. Well, that's amazing. No! Wait. Rest. Sleepy time. Michette. Kagamaru. Mirror. Music box. Ah! See. My room. Also, ignore the fact that I'm pretty sure the bed looked like it just deflated for like a split second. Randy's room. Surfboard. How the hell are my fish still alive? I'm honestly very impressed my fish are still alive. Alright, let's see. Okay, there's apparently a bunch of different events we can get right now. First off, we'll make sure to do a couple fights. Can we actually go in here? Hey, weapon shop person.
I'll be. It's good to see you kids in here for once.
Hey, Grande. Have you been doing well?
You're a sight for no sore eyes. Hard at work and take it. By the by, some of your friends in the CBD included me into what's going on. Things may have gone off the deep end, but I still managed to get in some new stock for you guys. Nothing too fancy, but go ahead and have a look at them.
Thanks, Gron. Yeah, you got some new stuff. Don't need it, though. Thanks, mate. We'll do a bit of fighting, because I do need to get experience, I feel. How are you... Oh, gosh. Wait. I think I'll be fine. I can still one turn if I get the ambush. Good. Yo! Special sports section.
Lloyd, you're alright.
Skin in my teeth, yeah.
Some of the other members of CBD gave us a rundown on what's going on. You guys are working to take care of this whole mess, right? Thank God somebody is. Oh, and just so you know, we want to do whatever we can to help too.
Yes, you're welcome to use the services whenever you like. Just make sure to stay safe out there.
We will. Thanks, everyone. No new master. We already got all the parts a long time ago. Pure pandemonium. I'm not seeing anything new here. What I do need is some water. Alright. Seems like I want to fight these guys a lot too, because I need to get that, I want to be able to get the, whatchamacallit, the U material, which these guys seem to drop. I say that and they immediately don't drop it. Okay, excuse me a second. Give me an item. Here, you can have the machete ribbon. Imagine there was like some sort of secret stat that made it so like if Tio is holding a machete ribbon, all stats are increased by 10%. Or just any machete accessory. Power of Mishi. Yeah, apparently there's a bunch of activities we can actually do here before actually doing a story and what have you. Very weak to... Wow, okay. Exceedingly weak to time. I'd be a fool not to use it at this point. Death Spiral. Wow, you take a lot of damage from time. Guard. I would have been screwed there because they would have vanished me. Bruh. First off, we're gonna do these events in the order that they appear via this guide I got. So first event. First off, we have to go back to the ah crap. Ah.
Stop advancing. First up, we're gonna go to Trinity. Yo! You even got... Hey!
Well, looks like we have some special customers in today.
You! Wazzy! The rest of the SS too! I expect to find the Testments here, but not the Saber Vipers too. So this is where you've all been.
Yeah, we've been hashing out what to do about the situation in the city. Forget that. Hell's up with that janky-ass outfit, Wazzy.
And what about Abbas? Is he with you?
Yeah, settle down. One question at a time, boys.
Come some slack. Your son Cummack's really throwing these guys for a loop.
They're right to be confused. Perhaps we should clarify the circumstances for them. True, but we're going to be here all day if I have to explain the parts about the church and the grass fitter. I promise I'll give you guys the full story later. Does that work for you?
Sure. We still need to figure out what's going on outside, though.
At the very least, you all seem to have done a good job holding down the fort for Abbas and me.
Of course we have. Abbas did promise you guys would come home to us before he left. We couldn't just turn our backs in the neighborhood in the meantime.
Don't think a Saber Viper for doing any of this for you, though, Wazzy. No matter what's happened so far, we want Wall to have a place to come back to when it's all over. Yeah, downtown district is all our home just as much as it's yours. Though Jen and them aren't really on board with that yet.
That's so. Well, thanks for pitching in anyway. You're really coming into your own, Dino.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing me shame him, little dude.
At any rate, I haven't seen a single trace of the President's monsters in the downtown area. I think it would be okay for us to just let the Testments and Saber Vipers handle things around here.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That wraps things up here, then. We should be going. Keep watching over Trinity in the neighborhood a little longer for me, alright?
You can count on us.
Be careful, Wazzy!
I don't know what the hell's going on, but go crazy up there.
So I'm gonna check something in the party real quick. There are apparently a bunch of dialogue here that changes depending on if you have certain party members or not. And I'm going to check... For example, I'm going to check right now for, say... Wazzy. How many events have Wazzy in it? There's the one that we just went through. There's another in Crossbell Cathedral. Okay. We're gonna go do that real quick then. We're gonna go to the Crossbell Cathedral area. Okay, it's also gonna be very interesting. We can't fast travel, unfortunately. That is not an option for us. We kind of basically have side quests still in a weird roundabout way. Kind of impressive you managed to still squeeze in side quests in a way that doesn't exist as side quest. There is stuff we're going to be doing in East here, but again, I want to do everything with Wazzy first. That involves Wazzy, that gives special events with Wazzy. But let's do this. These guys only appear in singulars? Well, no, the guys... No, they appeared multiples earlier, right? Ooh. Ah! Alright, so, first up, we're gonna go speak to Archbishop Aralda. Hey, Wazzy!
How's it going, Archbishop Aralda? Nice to properly meet you.
So this is the truth, this was the hemisphere. All this time, you were one of them. I'd been so blinded by Reese Argent's arrival that I failed to notice what was right beneath my nose. Only the Congregation for the Sacraments would devise something so devious.
You're right, so allow me to formally apologize on the congregation's behalf.
As for the matter at hand, I must take responsibility for having spurned your innovation for so long. After what I've allowed Crosswell to become, I deserve not your apology, but your admonishment instead.
Archbishop Aralda.
The man's a hard ass even on himself. I always understood why you refused considering your position. That said, I'd appreciate if you could turn a blind eye to what we're doing here from now on. Don't push it, Wazzy.
So much for being discreet.
I will take it under consideration. There's much I must reflect upon with a clear mind, my past actions included. I may be at fault for the current situation at Crossbell. For the longest time, I spurned the aid of the Congregation for the Sacraments. Perhaps all this could have been prevented had I simply accepted their intervention. Would that I weren't so stubborn. Even at my age, I must reflect upon my behavior with a clear mind.
Now, there is a weird, roundabout thing we're going to be doing. First off, go see Quint, the graveyard guy back here in the cemetery. Let's see. Are you up here? Yeah, yes you are.
The bluebear's finally gone, but now we got monsters roaming the city. Ever since the Declaration of Independence, fewer and fewer people have been visiting the cemetery. Still, the least I can do is maintain the headstones and keep this place clean.
Excuse me, but would you happen to know who this grave belongs to?
Huh? I mean, you never mentioned it. I suppose there's no harm in telling you. Maybe he had his reasons, but I don't think he'll mind too much.
Pardon?
You imply me knows to. Well, before they were weathered away, the surnames on this inscription read Grimwood.
Oh, Grimwood?
This is the final resting place of the family Ian Grimwood tragically lost.
Grizzies?
Mr. Grimwood's family. Is that true?
No doubt about it. 15 years ago, Ian Grimwood lost his wife and 2 children to a horrible accident. On the weekends, he comes here to pay respects to his family. The elements may have eroded the gravestone over time, but he prays all the same. I offered to repair it, but he said that maintaining it the way it was now is enough.
I see.
Damn, I didn't realize old Grizzy Grim had been through so much.
I'm guessing the man's been too busy to visit this grave ever since the independence was declared. Maybe you could come and do so instead if you'd like. I'm sure they would appreciate the company.
Yeah, we'll be sure to. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you. From here, we need to go all the way back into... We need to go back into Crossbell, and we need to go to the general store. We need to go to Tully's general store. So let's do that. We have to take this path down this way.
Whoa, it's your sis!
Oh, you're Mr. Grimwood's assistant, Pete. Pete, wasn't it? What are you doing here, though? Where's Mr. Grimwood?
He left to go protest at Orchid Tower after he learned what was happening. I'm in charge of the office while he's out, but I haven't actually heard from him since.
Isn't good.
What if something happened to him? The president may have had him arrested simply for appearing at Orchid Tower.
No reason to put this crap to bed fast as we can. Hey, Pete. Did Mr. Grimwood say anything else?
Yeah, actually. There was something about that struck me as odd. He told me he had the office and clean his desk once the situation is under control.
Clean his desk?
At first, I thought he asked because he had to leave in such a hurry. The thing is, even though cleaning the office is my responsibility, he always tells me to keep away from his desk. According to him, it's because there's sensitive material related to his work in there that I'm not supposed to see.
What could be sensitive enough that Mr. Grimwood wouldn't even allow you to go near his desk, though? And why would he make an exception asking you to clean it now of all times? Let's worry about Mr. Grimwood for now, Pete. You focus on staying safe in here. If we find out where he is, we'll let you know as soon as we can.
Thanks, Sess. Good luck.
There's one last thing we gotta do. Examine the door to Grimwood Law Offices. Let's stop thinking about what Pete and Mr. Quinn told us. Not to mention our discussion with Mr. Nielsen.
Something wrong, Lloyd. Has something about Mr. Grimwood's office caught your attention?
No one should be in there, that's weird. Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's get going. Alright, in that case, we're done with that. Next up, we're going to go back to... We're going to go back and switch out Wazzy. We're going to be going back and forth a lot, if you couldn't tell. Actually, you know what? No. We're gonna... Oh, oh, no.
Hey! Yes, it's us. What the dickens are you doing here? I haven't seen any of you since the day Croy was made present. Good to see you're still in one piece.
Hey, guys. Been a while, hasn't it?
We are glad to see you are all okay.
That goes double for us.
My sweet little Tio's finally come back.
No, honestly, you all do realize this isn't time for small talk, right? Yeah, we all miss each other, but you know what I miss more? Some good intel. Now get over here and dish.
We're up for it if you are.
Well, that's what you've been up to.
We have a clue of what to make of the situation, but this helps clear things up.
My mind was racing all over the place when I heard a red ion that suddenly showed up on the West Highway, too. It was actually the Bright Gang, huh? Go figure.
Then there's Hayu and the CGF Resistance Force helping out the East and North Gates. Seems you've been calling in quite a few favors, haven't you?
What can I say? We're a popular bunch.
So the magic golems in the city haven't been attacking the citizens? For now, at least. Not for now, at least.
We've been on alert and patrolling around the area for anyone who might have gotten locked out. As far as we can tell, there hasn't been a single instance of those walking suits of metal attacking a citizen.
And the president must have control of them after all. It's actually kind of a relief, strangely enough.
Yeah. Doesn't mean all the people trapped indoors aren't scared out of their minds, though.
Blade's right. The longer this goes on, the harder it's going to be to guarantee the public's safety.
I hear ya. The guild can't just sit on its hands on this. As far as we're concerned, civilians are in danger. That's why we're gonna help you break into Orchid Tower and arrest Croy's sorry butt.
Much appreciated. It'll be heartening to have the guild's cooperation.
There's just one thing. I bet anything that Arios is waiting up in that tower. He's probably got Maribel and that ogre with him too. Not that this is any news to you, but if you're gonna break in there, you're gonna be in for the fight of your lives. Believe us, we know.
No matter the barriers that stand in our way, we have no choice but to overcome them.
Alrighty, so now you know what you're getting yourselves into. Just give us a ring when it's go time. We'll be preparing until we hear from you.
Will do. See you later. Hang on a second. Sorry. From here, so there's still some more events to go through. A lot of events. We're going to go back until... I'm gonna go back and get it to, get Rixia. Hang on, let me just see this. Yeah, we'll be fine. The only person we don't need for any events is Dudley. Poor Dudley. Organized party. Wazzy, get out of here. Rixia, you're in. I think you can already tell what two locations Rixia needs to be part of. I'm just making sure when looking at it one more time. I am already made a mistake. Hang on. Organize a party and put... There was an event I missed with Wazzy. Sorry. Hold, please. I am foolish. At least this place back here is safe. Go to Acacia Apartments. Hey!
Wazzy, you're back?
Hey, Azure. Been a while.
What's with the getup? And where's Atlas?
That's a long story. One best saved for another occasion. I'll be sure to give you and the boys the skinny eventually. For now, keep that sister and kid brother of yours safe.
Yeah, sure, and now probably isn't the best time. Still, I'm glad you're alright, Waz.
Likewise. Catch you later, Azure. No sign of going into people's homes.
Noelle, is that you? I'm gonna thank Ios you're okay, Mom. I'm so relieved to see you. You too, sweetie. It's been so long. You know I have faith in you, but I was starting to... You know I have faith in you, but I was starting to get worried. The Defense Force must have been keeping you too busy to come home, right? Well, about that. Don't worry, dear. I know things have been complicated for everyone in the mess Croy started. I also heard that Fran was discharged from the hospital. Are both my daughters working with you, Detective?
That's right, ma'am. They're in good hands, and we couldn't do what we're doing without their support.
That's exactly what I was hoping you'd say. You'll be hearing no complaints from me. I want you and your sister to take the path you each think is right, Noelle. Choose the one that'll let you march on without any regrets, and I'm sure your father will be watching from Arios' kingdom and with pride. We will, Mom.
Alright. Now we can go swap out party members and put Rixie on the team for her events. At least I think so. Let me make one last chance check. Yes, we're good. Because there's actually one more event that we can do. But this event requires one specific person. Rixia. I think you know exactly where we're headed, considering we need Rixia for it. Where is Rixia in here? Is she in here? Rixia? I know I could have just... Yeah, there you are. I was wondering where you went.
Lloyd, I was just taking a moment to center my chi before the operation. There's a strong chance we'll meet Blake Shirley inside Orcus Tower after all.
Yeah, same goes for Uncle and the others. They're gonna be a real pain in the ass.
Yes, but be that as it may, I refuse to let myself fall to them.
You're in, Rixia. Yeah, we'll do that. You already know where we're headed. Let's get to the entertainment district and go see Arkansas. Wait. I made a mistake. Wait, I've made a mistake. Never mind, I didn't make a mistake. I'm good. But I did forget about this. Shan!
Rixia, is that really you? Where have you been? I've been worried sick. Shan, I'm sorry for causing you so much concern. Yeah, you better be sorry, you big dummy. Still, thank goodness I got to see you again. Don't cry, Shan. What do you mean, don't cry? I hate you forever and ever if you leave without saying anything, got it? Loud and clear. I can't apologize enough, Shan. Thank you for being patient with me.
I'm happy for the both of you. Alright, that's one thing down, but obviously we need to go see Arkansas with Rixie and the party. Kind of surprised there's nothing to hear, actually. Hi, Melda.
Oh, well, yes. Things are about to get a lot more entertaining around here now you made it back into the city.
It's good to see you again too, Imelda, but you do realize this isn't just fun and games and that our lives are on the line, right?
I would suggest that you stay indoors if you value your safety.
I know. As far as I'm concerned, I have the best scene house right here. Now do me a favor and put our dear Mr. President in his place.
Thank you. Arkansas. At least the place is all prepared. Yo!
Is that the special support section?
It's good to see you both safe and sound.
Is the rest of the theater here too?
Yes, all of our staff are performing members have been accounted for. They're in the middle of rehearsal on the newly reconstructed stage, as it so happens. The sudden declaration of martial law and lockdown stunned us all, of course. But the troop came together and agreed to stay here and practice rather than return home.
I see. That's very admirable of you.
Wait a minute, Rixia! Is that you over there? Why, so it is.
It's been quite some time. I'm glad to hear you're all doing well.
And not half as glad as we are to see you, Rixia. Thank goodness you've returned. I understand you have circumstances you'd rather not discuss. Would you perhaps like to watch the troop rehearse? Everyone, especially Sully, has been practicing their absolute hardest these past several weeks.
They have they? I suppose I could spare some time.
Go ahead, Rixia. Let's go check him. Yes, Sully! Wow. Whee! It's that new scene Golden Sun Silver Moon, if I'm not mistaken.
Look at Sully go.
Howdy.
Yes. I don't believe my... Rexia, is that you?
Rexia?
Yo. It is her. The one and only. There's no mistaking it.
This was the final bit of good news we needed. Everyone, I'm so sorry.
I see. You're working with the SSS now, then.
I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry I can't tell you anything more than that quite yet. Once we put an end to this, however, I promise to return an answer for my actions. Oh, Rexia, what do you have to look all so hard-pressed for? Huh? She's right. This is a happy occasion. No one said you need to be sullen about it.
Yeah, it's a waste of a beautiful face, you know.
Pyle, Celine, Nikolai...
Whatever your reasons may be, do whatever you have to and return to us as soon as you can. Here. I, for one, look forward to sharing the stage with you once more.
Theodore, Eugene... And don't worry about your costume. I have it ready for you when you make your big comeback.
I say we'll be better than ever by then, too. You can bet on that.
Curly Hines.
Sully.
It's been so long. I'm sorry, Sully. There's something I've been wanting to tell you, Rexia. Arkansas is where you belong. I have no idea what kind of burn you've been hiding from us. But this theater, it's like home. A place to come back to for you, for Ilya, and for me. Oh, Sully. That's why no matter what happens, I'm going to keep this place standing, so please. I know. You don't have to say any more, Sully. Don't worry. I'm going to return one day, and that's a promise. Good. I'm gonna hold you to that, you know. See, better swear it. Cross your heart and hope to die. I swear.
I'm happy for you, Rexia.
Thank you for this, Lloyd. But I think we should be going. I won't want to distract them from their rehearsal. Not to mention, we have our own mission to continue.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, satisfied. Now, let's go back and actually get the team back together. The problem... Yeah, we got some big, there are 5 people of note to probably have to fight in some fashion. Although I don't know how 2 of them are going to fight, but considering this is their entire livelihoods, I wouldn't be surprised with them fighting. The 5 people in particular are Sigmund Orlando, Shirley Orlando, Wald Wales, also Maribel, and Dieter Croy. Those are going to be all the scary ones, I feel. Get back on the team. I'm sorry. I know I've been making this decision back and forth, but I think I do want Rixia, and I think I've just decided I think I want Rixia and Dudley. Because A, they're probably the ones we have the least amount of time with, but more importantly, D? How did I get from B to D, C to D? Anyways, more importantly, A, I feel like Dudley did say he wants to be there to make the arrest. And for Rixia, I want Rixia to at least have some kind of support role in terms of dealing with Shirley, considering what that bastard did to you know.
Really?
Anyways, there is actually one last thing we can do. I keep saying that I'm right. I keep saying that we're done, and I'm consistently wrong. Listen, I'm going up and down the guide a bunch of times to try and understand stuff, okay? Give me a break. One last thing we can do is go to the Crossbell News Service. What is the IBC? The IBC is still dead. Goes to the 2nd floor.
Hey, it's just us.
It's good to see you're all safe.
Well, Grace let us in about the situation we're in, but don't worry, our lips are sealed. While we have you, though, would you be up to swap a little info on what's going on out there?
We'd love to.
I'll be damned. You guys are really planning to break into Orcus Tower. pull that off, you might actually be able to topple this authoritarian regime. No complaints from me. Just when I thought it'd be easier to get around, this lockdown order went into place. Not to mention all of our comms have been jammed ever since that blue mist appeared in the city.
So it's even affecting normal orbital communications. The mist must be emitting some sort of wave that interferes with the signal.
One more reason to take care of it quick. Otherwise, the city's gonna get more and more restless until chaos breaks out.
I hate to say it, but you're right. By the way, are you three the only ones in the office right now?
Yeah, the rest of our staff got stranded while they were out on assignment. Thankfully, though, we've been able to get in touch with almost all of them. All of them except for Ryan's, and that is, he's the only one we lost contact with. We don't have a clue where he is or how he's holding up at the moment.
Ryan's? You mean Grace's partner?
Yep, that said, he's bound to still be someplace within city limits.
Let's hope he doesn't take up the Grace and do something reckless.
To be fair, he's proven he knows how to handle himself, so I'm not too worried. That about sums up on our end. I know you guys have more important issues to worry about, so go on out of here. We'll be gearing up to report on all of this when the news breaks. Until then, Godspeed on the operation. Failure's not an option here. Someone's got to put us stop to this tyranny one way or another.
Right. Ryan's is missing. Grace is probably worried about him too. We should try and keep an eye out. Next up, from here, go back to East Street and go to the pinwheel vendor. Theo?
Is something bothering you? It was faint, but I sent someone over in that direction. My apologies. I don't believe it should be any cause for concern.
Alright. Alright. I think we may have found Ryan's. Ryan's? Are you over here? There's a hole leading into the darkness behind the wooden planks against the wall. It definitely looks like it leads somewhere.
A section of the geofront, perhaps? These planks don't seem to be secured to anything.
Think whatever you sensed earlier isn't here to the outside?
I believe so, yes.
That's rather concerning.
Should we go inside and look?
Let's look. Yeah, won't hurt to check, just in case.
Then without delay.
So this passage really does connect to the geofront.
Indeed, we appear to be in part of the D sector. The presence I detect has gone stronger. That being said, I can only sense a single person down here.
They're behind that door, I assume.
Yes, there's no room for doubt. Could this be some kind of warehouse? There's some glass on the door we can peer through.
Can't say either way, but at least we have a convenient way to check. Let's see if we can assess the situation out from out here before making any moves.
Right. That's correct. Yes, Colonel.
I called you what? Oh, sorry about that, Director. Force habit. Bro, you sawed Snake. Wait, I think I recognize him.
Is that Ryan's? The report from the Crossbell Times. What could he be doing here?
Is that the SSS over there? Am I coming inside for a bit? Damn, that was fast. So much for being sneaky.
Never mind that. I think we should listen to what he has to say. Just don't let your guards down. What are you doing down here?
Yeah, nice. Got him one. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you guys. If anything, I'm surprised to see you here.
What are you doing? We were thinking just the same thing. Just the same about you, Ryan's.
It seems you wear quite a few hats. Junior reporter and photographer for the Crossbell Times, Grace's partner.
I think I know what she's getting. I think what she's getting is that there's more to you than meets the eye. So cut the act, buddy. Who are you really? You didn't bail out when you noticed us. Probably means you're ready to spill the beans, right? Of course. But just so you know, the Ryans you know it's never an act at all. This is just the way I really am. Anyway, the truth of the matter is that I work for a private intelligence agency.
Really? Intelligence agency?
It's a company called RNA Research. We're based in the...
Oh! Richard! So you're part of Richard's group.
We're based in the Liberal Kingdom.
RNA Research? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before.
Yeah, it's part of Richard's group that he formed.
As have I. We've only just been established, so we're nothing special. But I suppose Director Richard's famous enough to get people talking about us.
Richard? You wouldn't by chance mean the former colonel of the Royal Army?
I can't imagine anyone else he could be referring to.
You two know who he's talking about?
Yes, his name is Alan Richard. He was the commander of Liberal's intelligence division as well as the orchestrator behind the attempted coup d'etat 2 years ago.
He was the one responsible for that?
Yes, though I also heard he helped resolve the liberal incident the very next year. Her Majesty Queen Alicia then formally pardoned him as a show of gratitude.
So that's what happened. And after that, he used his experience to establish his own research company.
He sounds like a man of many talents, to say the least.
Dang, you really know your stuff. Guess the SSS has a pretty good intelligence network going too. Shouldn't be too hard to figure out my role in this mess from there, huh?
So you're talking to... Wait, you're talking to Richard! Yeah, I think I can do the math.
Why reveal this to us, though?
Honestly, because I wouldn't mind establishing a working relationship with you guys. It might come in handy. The way I see it, this little talk needed to happen sooner or later. Oh, but I should let you know, nobody at the CNS is in on this. Not even Grace. Sorry to put you on the spot, but could you do me a favor and keep this to yourselves?
From what we've heard, you and your firm seem to be a third party as far as the situation in Crossbell's concerned. As long as you're not causing trouble, we don't have any intention of leaking your identity.
Thanks. I was hoping you'd say that.
I do still have one question, however. Orbital communications have been jammed since that blue mist appeared in the city. How is it that your equipment is still able to function properly?
Oh, this thing? It's affected, sure, but it still produces a pretty strong long-distance signal. Thanks to the mist, though, the first it can reach is just past Crossbell's border. Luckily, that's all I need. The director just happened to be on a business trip to Altair. He was the one on the other end of the line.
I see. They managed to establish contact under these circumstances at all is at no small feat.
While we're on the topic, that comms device behind you looks like the kind that got built-in encryption features. That's some military-grade equipment you're sneaking around with, pal. You sure have a sharp eye. Still, I think this is pretty basic compared to what the Army would use. What's important is that it's good enough to avoid being intercepted by the Defense Force. Though cramming all that efficiency into one device means it costs more than anything I could ever afford on my own salary. That's why I don't move the thing unless I absolutely have to. The vice director would tear me a new one if I broke it.
Yeah, she would. She would kill you. I'm sorry. She's become a lot better as a character, and I think she's cool. At the same time, there's no denying she would kill you.
So again, I really appreciate if you get some place on the down low.
That does make sense, given that your agency is privately run.
Well, you know how it is. Even my problems have problems. Anyway, I think that wraps things up. Sorry for taking so much of your time. I'm going to stay here and contact as many people out on the outside as I can. You make sure to be careful, okay, guys? And good luck infiltrating Orchis Tower.
Yeah, wait. I don't remember telling you about that. Whatever. We're short on time, so we should get moving. Good luck to you too, Rhines. Keep an eye out so you don't get caught again.
I'll try my best.
Say hi to Richard for me.
How do the rest of you feel about the RNA research?
I don't know. Seemed pretty legit to me.
Yes, I wouldn't expect anything less from an agency established by Alan Richard.
Well, there's no time to stand around speculating what they're after here. Let's focus on our preparations. We got a tower to infiltrate. Alright, let me take one last look through this entire thing. There is another event that gosh. Why did I say that I had all the events done by now? I didn't. I'm a liar. A fraud.
Miss Ellie and the SS.
What are you all doing here? Martial law hasn't ended yet, has it?
No, unfortunately not.
I was afraid of that. How's his apartment store been managing, Neston?
Per our customer's request, we were keeping our doors open for as long as we could after our martial law was declared yesterday. Then came the mist. From there, staff and customers alike began to take shelter near. All of us have been trapped ever since.
We were expecting to hear some kind of announcement about it overnight, but the government gave us nothing but radio silence. Seriously, what are they thinking? Well, indeed. Clearly, we need to intervene as soon as possible.
I know you're all restless, sir, but don't worry. The SSS is currently working to bring an end to this whole situation. In the meantime, we're gonna have to ask you to keep everyone in the store until the situation outside is under control.
I understand. Tread carefully out there, SS. And before you go, please take this with you. It may serve to keep you safe.
A Celestial Bomb EX.
Thank you, Neston. You're far too kind.
Archbishop. Okay. Okay, now. Now we're good. Now we're good on events, apparently. In which case, we're gonna go to the SSS building. And we're gonna save right here, and we're gonna end it here for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all later. Did I save? Oh well. Peace!